Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Many people have asked about Tiger Beer, if how I approach to get into Tiger Beer and what is my preferred method. Well, there isn't really a preferred method to get into Tiger Beer. It just really depends on what you're used to. Now, I'm going to show you an alternative way in. I'm going to put a video on if the way that I go if I'm looting and then I go into Tiger Beer, and I feel it's the easier way to get in. To be successful to get in and get some loot as well. The other way is good as well, and I used to go in this way. However, it can give you a little bit of a hard time trying to push through from the actual shop. So I thought rather than do two videos, I'll do a video on the one that I've just done and the run that I've done, but I'll also do the cam and show you an alternative way of how I get in. So this is Harrison. This is the cop, and straight across from the cop, we also down here, we have a yellow building. So if you come from Harrison, just head for this yellow building here, cross the road and come to this wall. Now you can either come to the right of the wall or straight across, whichever, it's up to you. But follow the road and you'll come to these bottles, just cross over here. Now when you come here, you'll have a couple of EI, which you've got one here, you can see here on the left. And you'll also have a couple far down. Now, depending on where he is, you can 9 times out of 10 just jump this fence without dealing with them. So we're going to just jump the fence, and we're going to come on the other side of this wall. Now, here's the mall. Now, me route that I'm going to show you on the video comes in from that corner, from that building on the corner. You come up the staircase. I'll go a bit higher so you can see the AI as well. So you've got like 1, 2, there's 4 AI there. You'll cross this barbed wire, careful of him up there, and you'll come to this door here. Now, this is where, if you watch a lot of my videos, you'll see that was always the way that I used to come in. And you'll come through this door, and you're in the bottom of the mall. Now, hold on, you're in the bottom of the mall. Now, you'll get a couple of guys in here. There's one in that room there. And there's also some upstairs. You'll come up the stairs and to the staircase here and straight through here. Now, you'll make your stand in one of these rooms. Now, you'll see not just myself, there'll be other streamers or other players doing the same thing from this room. It's not a bad way of doing it, and you have a few tills. But the problem is that you're shooting through the glass in the most congested part of Tiger Beer, because straight across is the armory, and that's where the boss is. So you've got to basically shoot your way out of this glass room to get over there or clear. And you've also got left and right, so you've got a dude there, you've got a guy here, you've got a couple below, there's one there, there's another one inside I can see. There's a guy here on me left, and there's another guy in here. I can hear him. He's probably downstairs. There he is there downstairs. Okay, so then you'd decide whether you need to clear left or you need to clear right, but you're still in the center and you're getting shot from everywhere, aren't you? Basically to get into this room, and you might have this guy to kill. So my other alternative way is one that I've done on stream for quite a while. We'll go a little bit higher, and I'll just take us over. So I come in through HQ, and I only do it because you can obviously do the container. There's the 2 boxes there, and be also on here, be in this office here. It's not locked, but sometimes it spawns a titanium watch or gold watches as well. So what we're going to do is just come down Hell Alley, and it was named Hell Alley because when the game first released, this was hell. So we're going to come down here past, I'll go high so I'm not in and out and making you all sick. So we're going to come down all the way down here. Obviously these guys will be taking them out as we go down, but they're unarmored. They're nothing like the guys that you'll encounter in the mall. This is the other storage. We'll take care of that, and there's also a gold cache at the bottom which I'd take care of as well. There's 2 ways of getting through this fence. You can either come through this corner or over here. There's a hole in the fence. Yeah, So we're going to come through here and take out a couple of the guys that's on this road. There's only one or two really close to here. This corner, there's no one there, but there's one dude here. And what we're going to do is just cut straight through this tree line here. You don't have to go, if you remember, I think Lost Girl or one of the things is in this building here. You don't have to go in here, but I'd advise you to take out the soldiers that are here. Because if you look, these are looking over that road, and you're going to run over that road if you do this alternative way. So take these two guys out. Sometimes there's only one, but take them out. Then what you want to do is come over here to this blue building here. Now this is where we're going to make our stand. Sometimes you get a guy on this corner, but he isn't there. We're going to make our stand in this building. And what we're going to do is we're going to go onto the top level. Oh, right. So we're going to come onto this level here. Now be careful, because sometimes you do get AI walking in this building. So just make sure when you come to the top, there is nobody in this building. And what we're going to do is we're going to open these windows, which you'll see on the video, and we're going to shoot all of these guys that are over here. Now we'll just have a quick look. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 there, and there's one low 8. There may be someone over here. There's a guy there, and another one here. So depending on whoever's rolled through at the same time as you, these may be here or not. So there's 6 or 7 guys, and you'll take all of these guys out from that one house over there, that grey one. Yeah, you could do the pink one. The pink one worked just as well, but to be honest, if I come from that side, I just do the grey one. Be careful though, because as you'll see in the video, you can get a guy in this shop. And then all we're going to do is make our way to the top level, and everything we're going to do for clearing this whole of this mall is going to be from this top level and these two sides. Yeah, so I'm not going to go any further with the camera, because I'm going to let you have a little look at the video. But remember that first one, the first route which takes you in from this shop over here. But just remember, you've got all of this to deal with, and you've got left and right. I don't mind coming this way, but I'll say it can be a little bit of a harder fight. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there, and I'm going to let you see me clearing solo, just running in from that second way, which is over from HQ. Anyway, I'll leave it there, and I'll let you watch the video. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Going to take a little bit of a run on Tiger Beer. Going to take it easy. One of the preferred ways that I go into Tiger Beer if I want to go into the mall, I'll often come down this front end next to the pier. It's a good little way to get in. The only drawback is if you die when you're in there, it's a little bit of a ball ache getting back in to get your gear. I'm just going to make my way slowly down past the tents, heading my way down towards the pier there for the loot. Got a guy here on my right. Take these out. 2 here. Another one here somewhere. There he is. Take him out, and then we'll go back to the left hand side and work my way down. Where you can pick up a little bit of loot on your way into the mall. We're just going to check here and check into the pier. Doesn't look like much. Repair kit and plate 6 now. We don't need them, everything's all good. We'll just check that. No, mine's okay. If it had been a 3, I would have swapped it out. Going to go up to the end of the pier and check the gold cache. If you're not familiar with these, check out the TAC map. It shows you all of them, the SVD. It's worth some money, but I don't really want to take it into Tiger Beer, so I'll take it closer to the shops and I'll dump it, because I might come back out of this way and I'll pick it up on the way out if I do. Now we're just going to go into this building here, this blue one here. Going to go upstairs onto the top level. I'm going to use the top level out of the windows and shoot everybody that's on the side of the mall. Makes it much easier. Sometimes you get a guy in here, but just be careful. And all I'm going to do is just open these windows and just shoot across the top and take as many out as we can. These are one of the main ones to take out from this side, because these will make it quite difficult if you're pushed from the south side. You normally get about, if you can get 3-4 up and 3-4 down as well. It just depends. Got a few people shooting at us. Not seeing much with this fog, if I'm honest. Just take your time, because they will push forward when you start shooting. So just give them a little bit of time to push forward. The more of these that you take out, the better. It'll just make it easier for when you go down. I'm just looking out to see if there's any more. Can't really see anybody. I think there's a guy behind that truck, but can't see him now. Gonna push forward. Left looks clear. Just going to jump up onto these flowers and push along towards the first building. I've got noises and sounds to me right. Don't know where the other player is. And now I've got a guy in this corner shop, which is going to make it awkward for me. Because you cannot sort of get too far back and then the leaves come in front of your gun, so... I've got someone on me right. Don't see him. I'm getting suppressed, but I can't see where he's shooting from. Oh, he's on top. There's his other mate. Okay, so now we just need to get this guy here. There he is there. Bit awkward this. I'm going to have to sort of go backtrack and come in from the cars. And then just see if I can get a wider angle for him. And keeping a little bit of cover for anybody else who's still alive. He's in there. Gonna move up and try and get him. There he is there. I think he's wounded. Just need to get him. Careful when you come up on here on the sandbags, just in case there's anybody else here. We'll take him. And just med up here. In case you're in the shops now, what I want to do is make me way in, and I'm going to go upstairs. And then I'm just going to work the two sides, gradually clearing them out. Just watch for stragglers downstairs. He sounds as though he's upstairs. Guy here, get him. I think I've got one upstairs straight above us. I'll go up quick and then see that. No, he's not there. We'll check the boxes while we're here. Now, if you're doing big entrance, these are the boxes that you need to be at. There's one here and there's one on the other side of the mall, on the north side. So just going to make my way down, and they will push out of the shops. So you just have to be careful. Just take your time, because there's very, very little cover. So just as you're going down, just keep an eye on where the hard cover is so you can get back to it if you need to med up. Guy on their right side. He's just gone behind that girder there. Can't quite get him. Got him up. So you see where I'm saying they're running out the shops? I'm just going to go back and take a little bit of cover and just med up. And then keep moving forward. Up here on the right hand side, on the other side of the mall, is the storage. It's where the boss normally hangs out, so you'll get quite a little bit of You'll get a few AI coming out these shops left and right. There's one here. Someone else firing on the right. Just do a couple of these tills as we're going around. Now this shop here, this leads up to a staircase on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down and I'm going to kill these because I don't want them coming out behind us. So we'll take a few of these out. There'll be more downstairs. We'll do this till. Now if I was coming in the other way, this is the way I would have come in. Up this staircase and into this office of the shop. So I'm just going to make sure that these are dead. Because if I'd walked past this shop... Hold on, there's one here, right? Got him. If I'd walked past this shop, these would come up the stairs and come out the shop. There'll be one outside. He might be farther down, I'm not sure. There he is there. I'm just going to let him come closer. There he is. Okay. Now that'll slow them down a little bit. I can continue back along. Just keep an eye out down and keep an eye out below. The shop here on your right hand side. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna backtrack because somebody's underneath. I'm gonna go around and come back on the other side. As you get farther down, there's a walkway across, but I hadn't reached that point yet and I didn't think I'd get across, so I'm just going to come back and make me wake up this way, and then I'll be able to see under the shops underneath and pick off. There's one there. Another one. That's who I was here and who I wanted to get. There's a chemist, there's a mission in there. This is the green room here. This is where the boss hangs out. We just look for some loot, see if there's anything lying around. Check this room here because sometimes the boss can be in here. Nope, nothing. I'm going to go along to the storage. It can be downstairs as well, so we'll check downstairs. We'll just double check this room first. Nope, he's not here either. I'm going to move down and just see if he's downstairs. Can't get into here unless you've got the total key. I don't have it with us, so he's not there. We'll have a little look in the armory. I just call it the storage, but it's the armory. We'll take the mutai and the gold watch.
We're not done here.
Now you do get majestic watches in here, so keep an eye open for that. I just came out because I thought there was somebody outside, but there isn't. We'll check some of these boxes. I'd rather fill my boots with little jewellery and stuff like so that rather than anything that stops us from. We'll take the AK-19 though, and we'll take the ammo. I don't want the gun. We can pick up some guns if we wanted to come out with, but it's not really why I'm here. Keep an eye out far side.
Show your ugly face.
Another one left. I thought I was on single fire there, but obviously I wasn't. Sometimes the mannequins in the shop can catch your eye and think it's in the eye, but just be careful. If you're unsure, just come back into a shop and just get a breather. Take your time. Can get a little bit daunting in here.
Are you hiding, you piece of shit?
I'm going to go over the other side and look back below us because something's here. There's AI below us. See if I can get a better view from this side.
Know you are here. Show your ugly face.
There he is. He isn't the only one, there's more here.
Where are you, Merc?
It's very easy for us to walk down and carry on down here and then run up the escalator. So I'm just going to hold this position and let them move out so I can take them from here.
Come out! Don't hide, you bitch!
There's the other one.
It doesn't have to end this way. Just
Try and take a
surrender.
little bit of cover while I'm loading.
It doesn't have to end this way. Just surrender.
So I've obviously still got one more. I'm just going to take another look on the other side.
Find you.
See if we can spot him. There he is. Now I can move up. If I'd moved up and left them, they could have pushed up the escalator and shot from behind us, so it's best to do that there. We'll take this till. I don't know where all the tills are in the mall. It's not a place that I come all the time, but I'm passing it. I'll look in and grab a till. There will be more at that far end. Sometimes they're hiding behind the trees and the girders. There's a guy there. Oh, he's moved. He's crouching behind the girder. Can I get a proper shot? That's him. He's down. Guy there. Just see his legs. He'll go down eventually. He's behind the girder. I'm just trying to get to the right hand side when he's down. So we've got at least one more here. Let's say just work the edge and just have a quick look up. Just be careful for them running up the escalators, because they do it. And the glass on the escalator is bulletproof, so just be careful. You can hear noises. I'm not sure where he is. Just there he is there. Just gonna cross over and just check under us on the other side. Obviously there's more than one ears. If there's two ears, you can work either side, but if there's only one, you'll have to crisscross. One more, he's under us. We're just going to do the same again, cross over. There he is. If you move fast, it actually catches them on the hop. They don't move as fast as you. If you're going really slow and crouching, you're giving them time to move up onto you. So I tend to move quite fast. And you sort of get the drop on them, you know. We're just checking what's lying around. Sometimes you find 308s and stuff lying around. So just keep an eye out for them. I would take a 308 back if I found one, but not finding much today. The Mutai is worth about 5 grand or something, about 4 grand. Be careful on this little corner, because sometimes you can get a guy here next to the truck. I did hear random gunfire earlier on, but I don't know where there he is. That's that guy that was heard. Yeah, the voice. I heard random gunfire earlier on from a player, but he didn't come in, so we've cleared this for ourselves. I thought there would be somebody else in, and all the boxes are all intact, so we'll take that. We'll take the ammo out. There's another box. We'll take the SVD. There's another box in the armory that we didn't search because I heard something and I came out quick. So we'll go back in and search that. We'll search a couple of AI on the way and grab that dinner money. So the route from Harrison into the side is okay to do that. It just seems as though you're standing in the shop for ages and shooting through, but we will go out that way just to show you the way I would go out. You can see that we've done this really quick by clearing them guys and just coming along the top. And we haven't been downstairs yet, we've just been moving back and forward. So there, just showing you my route there. I came in through there, that building, and then cleared that side. And then now I'm back where I am. And I've just moved all the way around the mall, come back, and then just come back to that entrance. And then what we'll do though is we'll come back the other way. Head back towards Harrison. Harrison is a good way of coming in and then coming on the staircase, but like I said, sometimes... Oh, look at that, another bottle of Mutai. So that's just spawned in because that wasn't there earlier on. There's another SVD underneath there, which we're not going to take. We'll just take the ammo out of that. Boss still hasn't shown up, so he hasn't spawned back in. We're going to come out of this door. This is the door you could come in with. You could come into the mall on. But as I say, you got a little bit of a fight. If you look back at my videos, you'll see that this is one of the ways that I always used to come into the mall. Still do, but I like the other way as well. I'm going to head over the wall. Come to here now. Sometimes you can get a couple of dudes here. There's one. So just be careful when you jump this fence, just in case there's any other sandals walking around. Flip-flops love this little street, so just be careful. And we're going to go straight over. This is, if you look at the map, this is where Ricky's diner is, just up here to the left. Another dude there. Take him. So there you are. That's me preferred method of getting into Tiger Bay, while still doing getting a little bit of loot and managing to clear it out. Don't forget to use that little hut, that house on the far side, and then clear them all from the south side before you move in. It makes it much easier. Anyway, thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate you watching the channel. Take care, watch what you're doing, and bye bye. So I hope that little video was helpful to you. I've just marked here just on the map basically. If you wish to have a flyby cam done to show it, let us know and I'll go through all of these on another video, just using the camera of how to get in and out and stuff like so that. But here's a little map now. The yellow line there is the route that we've just done, all the way from headquarters, all the way in, made our stand at the corner of that building and then entered in the corner. The other blue line there is the one from Harrison if you wanted to go in the alternative route, going via the yellow building, which I showed you in the cam, crossing over the wall and then going in through the doors and making your stand through the windows of the shop. Now, the issue you're going to have is what happens if you die. Now, if you've done the blue route, you've pretty much done all your hard work for you, because you could follow and backtrack the way you came. If you went the other route now, you wouldn't want to be coming in from headquarters, because all of them will have spawned back in by then. So what you want to do is follow one of the red lines. I'd suggest probably take the Harrison one, come up towards the yellow building, cross the road, jump the wall, and then just veer around to the right hand corner where you came in and you took them all out from the building. The chances of them have respawned are pretty low, because you know that was one of the places that you took before you went into the building. If you didn't want to do that one and you didn't want to risk going through where the woodland is and some of the AI that's on the road, you could take the other one. Now, my line's a little bit short there. I should have really have gone around the back of the gas station, but you can cut that corner. I've done it loads of times. Follow the other line on the right side. Go around next to the gas station and you'll come over towards like the bottom of the restaurant at Tiger Bay. Cross over the road, don't go too far down, cross over the road and you'll see a radio antenna. Cross over, head straight for the radio antenna and you'll cross 2 roads, get to the other side, and then you're basically outside of the building that you shot all of the guys with. Then you just basically cross the road. Either or them, I'd probably just take the Harrison one and then just run straight over the road. If you're just running back with a knife, you'll probably be able to do it no problem at all. It's the way that I've normally do it, and you'll be able to sneak straight in. If you didn't want to do that, by all means use the other one. Anyway, I thought that would be a little bit helpful. What you do find sometimes in videos, they'll say, this is a great way of getting in, you know, this is the best way, you know, this, you'll have no problems getting in this way. But then how do you get back in and get your shit back? Well, this is a little bit of a way of, if I do that other route and take them all out from the building, these are one of the 2 ways that I would go back in. So I hope that's helpful. Anyway, if there's any problems, if you think of anything, please leave it in the description. And yeah, take care. Thank you very much. Bye bye.